These mindless cuts have to end. There are two ways forward right now. On the one hand, we can keep this sequester, trying to fund our military with gimmicks, shortchange national security programs like counterterrorism, increase risk to our troops. Now, I got to be honest, that's what the Republican budget does. But I've got a better idea, which is to end sequestration, increase the defense budget, invest in America's strengths. And I'm calling on Republican leaders in Congress to come to the table with Democrats, sit down, negotiate a budget that protects our national security and our economic security. We don't yet know all the details behind the attack in Chattanooga, but we do know that al-Qaeda and ISIL have encouraged attacks on American soil, including against our service members. And this threat of lone wolves and small cells is hard to detect and prevent. So our entire government, along with state and local partners, we are going to keep doing everything in our power to protect the American people, including our men and women in uniform. And we honor our 5 service members killed so senselessly in Chattanooga. We are grateful to the courageous police who stopped the rampage and saved lives. We also see the strength of American diplomacy in our comprehensive nuclear deal with Iran, because we must prevent Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon. And we're now engaged in an important debate, which is a good thing. We are a democracy. Unfortunately, you may have noticed there's already a lot of shaky information out there. So even as I make the case of why this is a critical deal to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon, we're going to make sure that people know the facts. Even with all these new resources, the VA is still struggling to keep up with the surge of veterans who are seeking care. The fact is, our veterans are getting older. With the end of the most recent wars, more veterans are now coming home. Our veterans are seeking more care. Our veterans are getting the new life-saving treatment for hepatitis C. You put it all together, and in some places, wait times are higher than they were last year. So I want you to know, I'm still not satisfied, Bob's still not satisfied. We are focused on this at the highest levels. We are not going to let up, and we're going to keep pushing forward